Welcome to twitch.tv/the Carpe Diem. Oh god, I'm looking forward to today.
I
Not
don't know what
just
I'm
because I
for.
have an awesome guest. Sarah P., who are you?
I'm Sarah P. That's me. You guys know me from Squeech's channel and from Carpe's channel and from hanging out on the Discord. You can find me on Twitter at Sarah P. That's me. And I'm usually hanging out, playing games, doing all the stuff. Oh, Pyro, already with the killing and the stuff. Really? It's been like 30 seconds, bro. Come on. What's this about? Well, I guess I'm in for it, huh, Carpe?
Yeah, I guess so.
Good. This is not a good start.
Not
Anyway.
only do I have a fantastic player tonight, I also have some special news. I've been talking with Mr. M. Stephen Joy. Mr. M. Stephen Joy? Is it just Mr. Stephen Joy? I don't even know.
I think
Either
it's just
way,
M. Stephen Joy.
M. Stephen Joy, who, as everyone has seen many times before, has given me his lovely maps to use on my streams, to use when I'm streaming for other people, and they are fucking gorgeous, by the way. Not only has he given me permission to use them and given me a bunch of extra maps, I am now the official msjmaps.com Twitch stream. So now I get to have him make some maps for me. This is going to be delicious.
Congratulations.
So, when anyone types Heightmark maps, there is now a command showing how amazing M. Stephen Joy is.
That's right.
And you, yes, you viewer, can use his maps by going onto his Twitter stream at mstephenjoy and using the maps. Although, if you use his Patreon, you'll actually be able to get the high quality images that are going to look so much more beautiful than this one. Because I literally just worked this out like an hour ago.
Nice.
So, today on twitch.tv/the Carpe Diem, thanks, Evil Squeegee, we will be playing a game with Arden. Tell us a little bit about Arden and what she's been doing.
Well, Arden Hakito is a member of the the Adventurers Guild. She has been for quite some time. She has done some adventures in Avalor in the past, where she has been involved in things such as driving a dragon out of Burdell. She has also, gosh, it's been a while since before the dragon. It's hard to remember like anything that came before that because that was so epic. She is also kind of a shady character a little bit. She is a member of the Spy Guild as well. And she is pretty well known over there for being exceptionally sneaky and kind of a crack shot. And she also has a little bit of a secret that she sort of keeps to herself. But she does her best. She tries hard. She writes home every once in a while and sends money to her mother. That's about it.
That's excellent. Pyro, by the way, funny you should mention killing her, as I have finally, as you might have noticed, got my streaming donation little box thing working, finally. So, if any of those things happen, I want everybody to shout death to the traitors.
Death to the traitors.
Yes, death to the traitors, and then whoever the botch is for. And if someone purchases a critical success or advantage, then let's see.
Oh God, here it comes. Here it comes. He's gonna botch me for killing his dinosaurs. What's gonna happen?
May the light of Iridia shine on blank.
Is there a command for these things?
Not yet. Although I suppose I could make one.
like there's a display already. Although it's hard for me to tell because I'm getting nasty lag. Oh, there we go. It's not lagging anymore. Hooray!
All right.
Da-da-da.
I'm not going to program them in because I don't remember all the codes and other stuff as well, so I will take care of that another time when you guys aren't watching. So, we are going to start you off in Demore. You have recently finished the Route of the Dragon, and you accompanied the Adventurers Guild as it traveled to Demore, and made your way out to make your report to your superiors in the Spy Guild, which, as you know, has a, oh my goodness, $10 from Pyromancy already, botch for Sarah killing Lichler.
I knew it. That's $10 though.
So that, I
Two
believe,
botches?
is 2 botches.
I knew I wasn't gonna get out of this. I knew I wasn't gonna get out of it without. I mean, 3 dire wolves, man. I was just trying to farm meat for all your 101 dinosaurs while you were gone. So sue me or botch me, which I guess you did.
Boom.
Oh, God. I'm not gonna death to the traitor myself.
What?
That's not gonna
Okay.
happen. Oh, come on.
All right. So, you are headed to, or you're in Demore. You are looking for your contact in the Spy Guild. It didn't change on screen.
It hasn't yet, no.
Oh my goodness, why is that?
That's okay. Maybe we can fix it on top of the hour.
Let's...
I know you want to fix it now.
I totally want to fix it now. Oh my god, why is it breaking?
It hates you.
Everything hates me.
You gotta sweet talk it.
I apparently do, and now it's gone. Awesome.
It's okay.
Oh well.
Oh well. So I'm going to meet my contact in Demore.
Yep.
I assume I stopped off for the festival though.
Oh, certainly. You definitely watched the
Nobody wants to
big-ass
miss that.
festival. Hell no.
Yeah. It was quite the.
You watched Finnegan surpass the other 3 bards on the big screen, as it were, in the immense auditorium stadium. And you watched Pixie and Nolan and Zenzadunk make incredible showings of their immense prowess in both rhyming and problem solving and history.
They did a good job. That Nolan guy's kind of cute.
Ooh, and Buckaroo Popcorn, by the way, is M. Stephen Joy.
Oh, I was like,
M. Stephen Joy is awesome. Oh my god. So,
okay.
I'm bringing the viewers back here so they can see the map again. Now that he has been able to see his beautiful, beautiful...
Now that he's been properly pimped.
Oh, hell yeah. Alright, so you are in Demore, right in here. Just north of the river, just south of the mountains, in this small human area. And by the way, Finnegan and Vlar, get by to me. So, you meet up with your contact. Your contact is someone you actually interacted with a couple of times in Brudel. Her name was Basha. And she gives you the normal Spy Guild greeting. Beautiful. And you give the appropriate countersign. And following the immense 2-day-long party in Demore, following the Bard off, she takes you to a secure warehouse where she meets with you in private.
Dasha is human, right?
Yes.
Okay. So what's going on? What's the
Uh,
scoop?
First of all, we need your report on the events of Brudel. Were you able to kill the dragon?
No, it got away. But I haven't heard anything about it coming back. So I'm wondering if it was frustrated enough to be driven off. But from what I know of dragons, probably not.
Yes, we've found that about dragons ourselves. We've actually encountered some of their children. They call them we've been calling them kobolds, and they call the nastier ones uncles.
Hmm,
And then all of
interesting.
the full dragons are some honorific of mother.
I think we fought a couple of those, yeah, when we
Mm-hmm.
were down there. Yep, a couple kobolds, you said?
Mm-hmm.
Everybody was red, and then they had a couple of dragons that were sort of a little bit bigger, a little nastier. Yeah, we got some of those.
Hmm. There's been some discussion, and it seems that there's some trouble that you might be asked to investigate. And it involves a new breed of kobolds.
A new breed.
Mm-hmm. We've seen
Like what?
red,
They've been screwing cows or something? Like what?
like a new color. We've seen red. Uh, those were the ones in Brudel, as you mentioned.
Uh-huh.
We've seen green in the Elven lands. We have not seen any green mothers, just green. We've had reports of green kobolds and green uncles.
Sure.
We've had reports of plenty of white mothers near Crystalla, but
Mm-hmm. Up north, I heard of them.
yeah, but they're all incredibly stupid.
Lucky for those dwarves, you know what I'm saying?
Yes. And then we've been hearing about black kobolds in the halfling lands, in the deserts.
Hmm. Black, that's one I haven't heard of before. Interesting. I don't get
Yes.
out that way much.
Marty and Jack, two of the Adventurers Guild members, were responsible for their discovery. They were accompanied by Bernathi himself. You recognize Bernathi as one of the higher tier members of the Adventurers Guild. He is one of the level 5 wizards
Okay.
that can cast some of the highest level spells.
Wow, did they get one?
They were unable to capture a full mother, but they were able to rid a what seemed like a nest of the black kobolds, and it seemed like they'd actually been able to turn a goblin into a half black dragon.
Damn. Really? God,
What
what is
you
the
will be
world coming
sent
to?
to do is infiltrate a theorized blue incursion. There are stories that something lives in the basement of one of the temples of Iridia in Crystalla. And we have it on good authority that your infiltration skills will be useful as they will ask you to learn what you can and wipe them all out and take one hostage.
Oh, well, you know I'm the best at what I do. Wipe them all out and take one hostage?
Mm-hmm.
You sure that I can't just take one hostage?
I don't know. I've only heard that you will be sent to do this, and that this will be in your instructions.
Who's meant to be giving the instructions then?
The Adventurers Guild will be sending you on this mission as soon as you report back following the festival.
Uh, well, it's nice of you to forewarn me, I guess. I wonder why they need him dead.
I'm not sure, and to us, that is unimportant. What we need you to do is there are also stories about what lies underneath the crystalline temples to Iridia. That they have secrets, that they have hoards, that they have treasures that are kept safe from all. that the clerics of the goddess Iridia do not wish these to be made available to the public and are only to be used in defense of Crystalla.
Hmm.
Now, if perchance, while you are in the temple, one or two of these were to fall into your hands, we would very much appreciate being able to study them if the opportunity arose.
Study an entire horde?
Well, ideally, yes. That's
Hmm.
your job.
I'll see what I can pick up and bring back.
Excellent. Very well. You have your instructions. Oh god, that looks so awesome. Such a contrast to the very serious nature of the
I don't know
conversation.
about awesome, but okay.
Because of the contrast.
Right, right.
So, you have received instructions from the Spy Guild. And you receive a message later that day from Bernathi himself, requesting you to report back to the nearest Adventurers Guild outpost and wait for the guild itself to return to Demore.
All right. I'll probably head there pretty quickly. I'm gonna write a letter first, and then I will. Got nothing better to do. It is my job, after all.
All right. So you head back to the outpost, and there your instructions are, or you're offered an opportunity for a what's the word? A lonely mission, which you're aware usually means that you're supposed to go and kill somebody.
Ooh.
But the person you're talking to might not necessarily know that. They're just told to tell you it might be a lonely mission.
Got it.
And that you should prepare whatever you need. You're welcome to request whatever you wish from guild stores,
Hmm.
from basic stores. So any weapons you need, any armor you need, etc.
Sure, on top of my bolts, get my armor all repaired and everything. I
Mm-hmm.
tell you what, though, ah, something that was super handy when I went down to fight the dragon was this ring of invisibility. I had to give it back. Who do I speak to about that?
Philippe is actually the person in charge of the outpost here in Demore right now.
Mm,
And he says, I don't have access to the higher level magics, so you would have to request that from someone in the guild itself once it arrives.
got it. All right, well, I'll stick around then and wait. I mean, officially given me the job anyway, so
Yep.
we'll just wait here.
All right. So almost
Still
another.
into still into more at this time, right?
Yes.
Okay.
So 4 days go by. You're expected to be ready if for some reason the Adventurers Guild arrives early, but it never really does. So it arrives on the appropriate day, and you go in, and Bernathi is waiting for you just inside the portal to the Adventurers Guild.
Oh, fancy meeting you here.
Yes, I hope that you'll be able to be up for this particular odd mission. See, we've come across something new. There are stories of a group of kobolds that matches the glass, the crystal wood of Crystalla, much more closely than any of the cousins we've met so far. It appears that these have scales of blue.
Hmm. Well, that's news to me.
I'm going to
When
have
did
you
you
go ahead and roll
know?
a deception check there.
Oh, you know what? I botched.
You're right.
Because of pyromancy. Now,
Excellent.
let me make sure you do this the same way. Next roll will be a
Next
normal
roll is
roll.
normal, and the
Okay,
roll
botch.
after that is yes.
Okay.
Same system as Evil Squeegee's unnatural dice.
Okay. I'm sorry. I'm not used to having tokens on my sheet there, Pyro. Calm it down.
All right. So you have botched, and Bernathi looks at you kind of strangely. Where have you been listening to any of the Frost Dwarven bards that attended the festival?
Well, you know, we listen to all the bards at the festival. There were rumors floating around.
Am I to understand that your previous associations could cause a complication in this particular mission?
How would you think that?
Well, because, of course, you are dedicated to the Adventurers Guild first and the Spy Guild second, just as all members are dedicated to the Adventurers Guild first and their previous loyalties second.
I agree with you with one distinction. Family first.
Hmm,
But I consider the Adventurers Guild my family.
fair enough.
So what is it you need me to do?
He lays his hand on your shoulder. So, you're assuring me that there will be no difficulty in deciding to put the Adventurers Guild first in any difficulties?
I don't think so.
Excellent. The mission is this. We've received word from Tormod Goldenaxe that his temple has had some troubles. It
Tormod,
appears,
he's over one of the temples in Crystalla, yeah. One of the temples of Iridia.
yes, he is a member of the Adventurers Guild, but his uh, previous association was with this particular temple.
Got it. Yeah, we don't talk much. Okay.
He has sent word to us that his temple uh, is behaving unusually, in that they cannot spend time in their basement as they once could. Uh, Fortunately, most temples have little use for the basement aside from extra storage and particularly large festivals, which, of course, now that the Adventurers Guild is here, uh, frequently take place in our stadium in the center, rather
Mhm.
than requiring extra space in any certain space. However, he has assured me that this difficulty could be of use to us, as it involves some of the young scaled ones that we have difficulty capturing alive. They always seem to find a way to evade us. Now, I believe that your talents are perfectly sufficient to wipe out all of those inside. And I also feel that you would be perfectly capable of removing one without its ability to evade you, so to speak. Would you be able to do that?
Yeah, sounds like no problem. So you want me to eliminate as many as I can, all of them, and take one.
Yes.
And you
And
need them eliminated because they're messing with the temple somehow.
yes, if possible, we'd like you to bring back an uncle, as they seem to be more intelligent and higher up the hierarchy, so to speak.
Define possible.
Well, we don't wish any to leave. So, if you require any assistance, the member or the priests from the temple will come down and help you, but those in charge wish to avoid the appearance of failure or chaos in their temple,
Of course they do.
as it would reduce their stature in the community.
Yeah, yeah, sully the name of Iridia and whatnot. I get it, I get it.
Yes.
I give it my best shot, I guess. Adventurers Guild first and all.
Exactly. We do not wish any trouble in Crystalla, as there is plenty being stirred up elsewhere by all the rest of the dragons.
Sure, no harm to the members of your guild either, I'm sure. All right.
Mm-hmm.
Have you... Question.
Yes.
Do they think that there's a mother down there?
They don't believe so, as the whites have never been much for tunneling, and they're not familiar with the blues, but the blues do not... The few that he's been able to catch glimpses of suggests that they are more sneaky and stealthy rather than earthbound, so to speak.
Sounds like my kind of people. Dragons. Kobolds. Whatever. All right. Yeah, I'll do it.
In the interest of your assured success, I have been authorized to allow you the use of this ring, which you used
Excellent.
once before.
I was going to ask you about that. Thank you. Yes, I will take this with me. I appreciate it. Trying to think. There was something else I was going to ask you for. I suppose since it's a new kind of dragon, you wouldn't know of any kind of poison I could put on my bolts that would maybe paralyze it.
Paralysis. Let us see. We have your usual poison that you frequently use.
Right. That's more for killing, though.
It is. We are hoping that your natural skills would be sufficient to knock out one of the smaller ones. Let's see. I think that I should be able to find... Yes, while we wait to arrive in Crystalla, it should take only about 2 days. While we wait to arrive in Crystalla, I'll see about finding some poison that might work.
Perfect. Thank you.
Quite. And of course, your stipend will be quite generous for this particular mission.
Charmed, I'm sure.
In fact, I might even put your name as one of the authorized users on the box that contains that ring there.
That would be very special. Thank you, sir.
Of course. All right. So, you have acquired your mission, and now you have another couple of days to hang around in the Adventurers Guild.
Cool.
You see the usual people kind of chilling. Let's see. Aelmar Leafstorm, one of the elves. I don't remember if you hung out with that guy. You see Grok and Zenzadunk just chilling there. Arguing like usual. Zenzadunk sitting at a table right off of a butcher's stall.
What is that feather he's holding? That thing's enormous. God.
Mm-hmm.
You know, that guy, he was always a little whacked, but now he starts talking about owls and he won't shut up about it. And now I'm like, what the hell is this about? I don't think I'll ask him.
You hear him start singing. It's The Many Deaths of Mike. And Grok heaves this massive sigh of relief. And then Zenzadunk adds another verse that is, as far as you can tell, made up, but about how Grok tripped over Mike, and Mike fell into a fire and died. But oh man, it's
Uh,
it's familiar, and Zenzadunk's got a great voice, so sounds good. You
what
see,
about Trinkle Fuzzbeard?
yep, he's hanging out in
Met with him
the
before.
in a smithy off of the stadium.
God, did he age like 10 years in 5 days? What the hell is wrong with that guy?
Nope, he looks pretty much just like you remember him.
There's something though.
Yep,
Something. Yeah, I don't know.
he
What's
is.
he working on?
He appears to be working on a sword. It's got a. Go ahead and roll a history check real quick.
Wasteful.
All right, he is working on a sword that looks like it's got stones kind of embedded in the hand thing, which or the
Hilt.
grip. Yeah,
Okay.
the hilt. No, the hilt is the. Never mind. The handpiece, and it looks like it's got a red gem as the pommel,
Hmm.
and it looks like he's kind of sitting over it chanting, not doing the blacksmithy part. He's just chanting right now.
Well, I better not disturb him then.
Sure.
He looks very engrossed.
Mm-hmm. You see a small hutch that's kind of set a ways from most everything else. And you notice that there is a little bit of smoke curling out of the very small chimney. And you're pretty sure this is Vlar's place. I believe you've done stuff with Vlar.
I have. We fought the dragon together.
Mm-hmm.
Hmm.
So he's there.
I'll go talk to Vlar and see if he knows anything about blue dragons.
Sure.
If he's home, you know.
Sure.
Knock on the door.
Vlar opens it up, book open, though he snaps it shut,
Ah! You always do that.
and you're just able to catch a wisp of something black and kind of thin as it snaps into the book.
Uh-huh.
And there's this faint black kind of cloud that settles to the ground underneath it as he snaps it closed. Yes?
Hi.
Hello.
How have you been?
Much better following the recovery.
After the dragon?
Yes.
Mm-hmm. Me too.
Did
You
you
know, it's
catch...
really fun. What?
Did you
Sorry, go
catch the Bardoff?
I did. Although I'm surprised to hear a question like that coming out of you because you seem very demure about a lot of things. Did you enjoy it?
Well, as much as I can, knowing that doom is in the air.
It's always doom and gloom with you, Law.
It's always
How
doom and
many
gloom
years?
for everyone.
How many years you been saying this now? Doom, gloom, tentacles, fire.
I would have to ask Serranus. Several. And yet, still, no one believes me.
Well, it would help if you could put a time limit on it.
Yes, it
How long
would.
left to go?
Yes, that is a good question. Not long enough, I'm afraid.
So there's rumbles of war with cultists, there's rumbles of war in the Feywilds, there's rumbles of war everywhere. Look, man, there's gonna be rumbles of war no matter where you go.
But those are all wars you can understand. Simple people.
Hey,
I do not mean offense, merely frustration.
okay. Well, I'd love to chat with you about this for longer, but right now I kind of got a mission to do, and I was curious if maybe you could help me.
Ah, how might I be of service?
You know anything about blue dragons?
Hmm. I don't believe I've heard of any of that color before. Do they, where did you hear of them?
Well, I just got told about him by should I forget his name?
Bernathi?
Bernathy. Bernathy just talked to me about him. However,
Hmm.
uh, I heard rumors about him at the bod shot, and I had something else to add to that, and I can't remember what it was.
Hmm. Forgetful. One of the many signs. Yes, I've not heard of the blues before.
Not at all?
Mm, no,
Oh,
I'm.
Crystalla. That's what I was going to say. They're saying that they're in Crystalla.
Ah, I've not spent much time in Crystalla. Perhaps I should visit there sometime soon, find out if there's anything unusual. He glances down at his book going on there.
Maybe that's when your war starts, or where your war starts.
Hmm. I very much hope not.
And not if you're going to go there. Not if I'm going to go there. I'm going to go there, you know.
Ah, I had heard that you might be headed in that direction.
There was maybe a little smoke in the air regarding that.
Hmm. Interesting. If you find anything particularly unsettling, if you could bring it back for me.
I'll let you know, but I'm already doing two jobs up there, okay? Adding a third one on is gonna stretch me a little thin, you know what I'm talking about.
Yes, I was hoping that perhaps you might use my request as a guide in your choice of what to bring back.
That I could do. What are you looking for specifically?
Hmm.
Books?
Something that causes you fear when you look at it. Something that you can't understand. Something that makes no sense.
Vlar, I'll just
Yes?
bring you back. How's that?
Oh, I make too much sense, but nobody understands.
Yeah, yeah.
Serranus, am I doing this okay?
Freaking love Vlar. Okay.
Excellent.
All right. Well, if you don't know anything about the blues, you don't know anything about the blues, but you said something that strikes fear. Something that I can't understand.
If it
Something
has
that
more legs than you're used to the thing having, or strangely shaped hair.
all right, I'll do it.
Excellent. Then I wish you the very best of luck.
Well,
He,
thank you.
as he turns and closes the door, you see his book start to open up almost of its own accord, and you see the black cloud kind of raise up towards the book as the door shuts.
Beep. Uh, all right, well, nothing left to do except for wait for us to arrive in Crystalla, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I'm gonna write a letter to Ma.
Sure,
Send it home.
sure. As you're waiting, are you going to do any drinking? Because it's going to be 2 days before you get there.
Hell yeah, I'm gonna do some drinking.
Awesome. While you're drinking, another frost dwarf walks up to you. Actually, let me open up my little sheet. Yep. Uh, Dressed in fine gleaming armor with the circles and the shield of Iridia, although the circles have like a serpentine snake going through each of the circles on the shield. And this is someone that I don't believe you've met before. But he walks up, orders a drink, and looks over at you, and kind of glares at you a little bit, and then you can kind of see him making a decision, and he shrugs, and then taps the bar in front of you and orders you, like, says whatever she's having. Buying you a drink.
Wait, he said, I'm buying you a drink?
Well, he taps it in
Yeah,
a more or less universe. Yeah,
he doesn't say, I'm buying you a drink. Okay.
No, he's making a gesture like he's buying you a drink.
So, you walk up here, you look at me funny, then you buy me a drink.
He looks at you. Yes, I've been told there's much good you can do for me. My name is Measlo. Sir Measlo.
Well, Sir Measlo, I'm a little busy, but I'll entertain your discussion.
He looks down at the mostly empty drink in front of you, and the new one sitting next to it. Quite busy, I can see. I have heard from my brother Tormod that there's trouble going on in one of our temples, and I prayed for many days, and gave up until I arrived at this bar, and saw the famous Arden Hilkino sitting at the bar drinking alone.
That gave you hope?
It did. Are you not she who helped run off the dragon in Brudel?
Well, sure.
Then perhaps you could help me achieve something of my own, separate from the guild.
What are you after?
My brother Tormod has mentioned that there's been difficulty in his temple, that it is of a delicate nature, and I normally would be averse to asking one of your nature to aid me, but it seems that one of your nature would be best capable of accomplishing such things, especially with
what nature is that, pray tell?
the nature of turning up my gain, apparently. Alright, hopefully that helps. I'm hoping that that is not too much, and I am waiting for...
It's a little louder for me, but not bad.
Okay, let's see. Because apparently I'm very quiet in...
Yeah, I see that in chat.
Let's see... I can drop you a little bit, or I can... still have not played very much with the settings of volume, so let's see if that's good enough. Alright.
What nature is that again?
That of being underhanded and deceptive. It is not something that those of us who follow Iridia are known for. We are very much orderly, reliable, consistent, and...
So why don't you march your orderly ass down there and take care of it yourself?
I'm afraid I'm not powerful enough to do so by myself. And the more I bring with me, the more other temples will recognize our lack of order.
I have to say, you've intrigued me a little. What's this about?
Can I rely upon your discretion?
Of course.
Excellent. It seems that the basement of our temple has been infested. I merely wish you to clear it out.
Infested? With what?
You might find this hard to believe. Little blue kobolds.
I I do find this hard to believe.
Okay, I'm gonna stick with the botch from last time because you are
Damn
apparently not good at lying about this particular thing.
it.
But he is also not terribly insightful. So, do you know of this?
Some other people are relying upon my discretion, I'm sure you understand.
Oh, oh, of course. He makes a very obvious attempt at a wink.
Aw, that's cute.
He says, "Your drinks for the rest of the night are on me."
Oh, well, thank you. Sure, it's quite unnecessary. Another, please.
Yes. Taps the bar in front of you, and another drink
Well,
comes.
I was saying that to the bartender. Like, oh,
Yep.
that's not necessary. Hey, can I have another one of those?
All right. So, each night passes uneventfully, and finally, the Adventurers Guild arrives at Crystalla.
Da, 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 da.
And you wake up in the morning, bright and early, and the bells chime the Crystalline theme, which I haven't actually made up yet, but there is one.
I'm not a morning person.
Fair enough. Neither am I. And everything feels like morning. So, you head out the Adventurers Guild portal and find yourself in Crystalla. Have you ever been in Crystalla? And this is a decision you can make right now.
Yes, I have.
Okay. You see the familiar crystal wood towers of the various Iridian chapels and the few gleaming spires of the very few Iridian temples, with their gleaming crystal wood bells that tinkle like stars in the sky.
I have been here before, and I think it's one of the prettiest places I've ever seen.
You see a lot of unfamiliar faces, although you do recognize a couple of people in the crowd. There is, it looks like Vlar has exited here. It looks like Trenkle has also exited here. And Mislo, Tress, has also exited here. And they leave into the... Ah, yes, Twinkle. Did I say Tinkle? Oh my
You
goodness.
did, but you were gonna say, I think you were gonna say bells, and then you changed your mind to stars.
Well, but the bells are the ones tinkling.
Oh yeah, you said that.
Yep.
Whatever.
Anyway, yes, they both twinkle and tinkle. They make a kind of high kind of sound rather than the clanging of more traditional bells. They're like the glass wind chimes.
They're more like wind chimes, yeah.
Yes, exactly.
That sounds pretty.
Although they're louder than your usual wind chimes
Sure.
because they're a lot bigger. Anyway, so you exit into Crystalla, seeing the familiar, beauteous sights, and you wander through the moderately familiar streets nearby the Adventurers Guild, and start finding your way into the more traditional Dwarven areas. Do you speak Dwarven?
I do, actually. It's on my sheet, yeah.
Awesome! Then this is going to be a lot more interesting. You were given vague directions to where the temple was, but you are getting lost in this very large city that you've only been in a few times.
I can't find the place. I need to go somewhere where I can find the place.
Mm-hmm.
Is there a little shop?
There are numerous little shops, all of them bearing the circle sigil of Iridia. None, by the way, with the kind of serpentine squiggle.
I got a question. Did I notice that that serpentine squiggle had two heads?
No, it was a continuous serpentine squiggle through all the circles.
Okay.
It did not
So
have
I'm
any
gonna
heads.
enter one of the little shops.
Sure. There's an
Hello?
old dwarf in this bakery. Hey, what you
Something
want?
smells, something smells good.
Hey, it's me wares.
What's the best thing you got?
Oh, I make a mean pumpkin cookie.
I love pumpkin things. All right. I'm gonna slap a coin on the counter. 2, please. And if I couldn't trouble you for some directions.
Aye, I can give you directions.
I'm looking for a temple. One of the temples to Iridia. One associated with a Tormod. You know what I'm talking about?
Ah, Tormod. Me greatest cousin. I'm a fan of his work. Very good, what they call those people that talk all the time?
Or
Preacher, that's it. Very good preacher.
oh, you dwarves, everyone's your cousin. All right. How do I find him? Or the temple?
Well, the temple, if you go out down the street, it'll be about 4 blocks past the candle maker. That candle maker, by the way, if you need a great candle and a great candle holder, then that's your man.
I'm always in the market for good candles.
Aye, if you get a candle holder that has the nice crystal wood top on it, they're resistant to fire because, you know, the crystal wood, of course. And it also sparkles just the way you want. If you twist it a little bit, you can get it to come out just one side.
That sounds beautiful.
It's
Does
incredibly
he sell candles
impressive.
that smell just like this cookie?
The cookie is delicious. Aye, they're a bit more expensive though.
But you know. I
Takes a lot
appreciate it.
more to work with with crystal wood than it does to work with wheat, especially when the
Sure
wheat
does.
comes from those wonderful elves.
Elves.
Aye, best wheat in the world comes from the elves.
That's a pretty far hike to get it all the way up here.
That's why it goes through the Adventurers Guild. Makes it a lot easier.
Makes sense. All right, so out the
reminds
door.
me, I gotta go. Mark down that I need more. Yes, have a fun time. Enjoy the temple. I've heard it's one of the most beautiful ones in the city.
Okay. Thanks, I think.
Aye, enjoy the cookies.
I will, sir. So out the door, down the street, left at the candle maker, 4 blocks.
Yep.
Got it.
The second cookie, by the way, tastes terrible.
Really?
Yeah.
Why not pay him for this?
Yeah, it's really bad. Like, it almost tastes like it's made of, like, mud or something. Go ahead and roll an insight check.
I'm not even gonna eat the whole thing. I will watch.
Oh,
Thank you, Pyromancy.
thank you, Pyromancy. That's wonderful. Yeah.
I already did a natural roll.
Yep. Oh man, it's terrible. Like, this is probably the worst cookie you have ever had.
I'm not even gonna eat the whole thing.
Yeah.
I will throw it on the ground.
Yep.
But I will stop at the candle maker.
Mm-hmm.
And I will pick up one of the things that he said with a pumpkin scented candle.
Yep. The, happy birthday to the ground.
That's right.
Yes, Serranus. Lonely Island for the win. So, you get to the candle maker, and his name is Celtic. Link. Oh,
Link.
God. Link.
Link.
Which probably isn't Celtic at all, but... And Cairn, I don't want that Celtic. Anyway. Link.
Link. I mean, I don't know his name. Hi.
Actually, his name is labeled on a couple of small wax candles that are just like this tall.
Mm-hmm.
It looks like he uses them basically as business cards, except they're business
Oh,
candles.
business candles.
Yep.
Boy, this place is fancy.
Hey, Link's candles. What can I do you for?
I have it on good authority from the baker up the street that you've got some pumpkin scented candles and a really pretty candelabra with like a crystal wood topper on it. You can twist it around and make it shine different colors.
I can't
that a
do
thing?
the pumpkin scented candles, but I can do the. I've got the crystal wood covers. Those are magical. Well,
Magical.
not
Kind
really
of
magical, but you know, magical.
okay.
He kind of gestures at your Adventurers Guild insignia. Don't want to lie to you or anything. Go ahead and roll an insight check.
This is not going to end well for me, Carpe.
No, it is not. Not if you keep rolling like that. Jeez.
Oh, shit. All right. Lie to me if you want. I don't need you for nothing.
Why can I not see? Okay. Stream is going to get a little wonky for just a second while I check something. Nope. It's gone. That stream thing alerter is gone. What the hell?
Oh, no.
What do I pay you for, stream alerter? And by
Do you
pay, I
pay?
mean don't give you any money, because I'm cheap. Okay, I thought I had it figured out, but I don't.
Did we get another donation? Is that what you're asking?
I don't know. That's what I'm wondering.
Oh,
Because Mr. Serranis said $20, but I'm not sure where it came from because Stream Top Alerter is bugging out. I need to fix this.
was he not commenting on the price of the candles?
Oh, what can I do you for? $20.
Never mind. That was a joke. Aha. Aha. $20. Come on, that's cheap. Anyway.
Anyway. Pyromancy doesn't need to botch you, because
No, I don't think
you're
so.
doing enough to yourself. Fantastic.
All right.
So, Link says, yes, 300 gold for the magical, not magical, but it appears magical.
300 gold.
Yes.
That's a little expensive.
Well, I've discounted it for you as your member of the Adventurers Guild.
Can I roll inside again? Because
Sure.
I think that he's lying.
Sure. All right. You can tell that something about the price is wonky, but you can't tell exactly what. It might be that he's actually discounting it a lot. It might be that he's increasing it a lot.
Okay, well, I'm going to have to think about it and come back later if you don't mind.
Oh, of course.
Sorry to waste your time.
Oh, not at all. There was no one else in the shop.
Yeah, there's no one else in the shop. All right, well, have a nice day.
Oh, I plan to.
I'm going to go back onto the street.
Mhm.
Are there people on the street?
There are a few people in the street. A bunch of people you don't recognize.
Mm-hmm.
They're all frost dwarves at this point,
Sure.
as you are in the Frost Dwarven City, and you have left the main area where a lot of the Adventurers Guild and budding entrepreneurs have set up shop.
Okay, I'm going to head down to the temple then.
All right. You find your way to the temple, and it is definitely one of the biggest temples that you've seen ever, anywhere.
How did I not see this from the street? Good God, it's huge.
It is disguised by several chapels located around the edges, and each of the chapels has. Oh, hey, my sister's here. Each of the chapels has stained glass and their own set of bells, and they're all tinkling, which disguises the somewhat deeper tingling of the bells of the temple. It is actually a little bit odd, though. Go ahead and roll insight.
Good God.
It's odd, but you can't quite put your finger on why.
Something fishy's going on here.
So, you are at the door of the temple. It is closed.
I'm not really a religious girl, but there's stuff to be done. I'll open the door.
All right. The door swings open on well-oiled hinges. Inside, it looks like Trinkle is seated in one of the pews in the main area. He appears to be praying. You see Measlo Tress also seated in one of the pews praying. And Measlo looks up at you and kind of nods at you, giving you a knowing, nod of either thanks or acknowledgement or something. There are a few other assorted frost dwarves seated about the chapel, or about the main worship space. You see a number of doors off to the left and to the right. There is a large circular altar at the head, as well as a lectern and podium set off to the side of the altar. The altar looks like it's had plenty of like flowers and like furs and other things burned on the altar as, reasonable sacrifices and, notes of worship.
Mm-hmm.
And Tormod walks up to you. You've heard of this guy before, but you've never actually met him in person, I don't believe. But you recognize him because he is wearing the robes and apparently full plate, except for the helmet, of a very, not loyal, faithful cleric of Iridia. There are circles all over. The full plate looks like it's decorated and has like little indentations that make it almost look like chainmail, as if it were a whole bunch of overlapping rings. Except it is very easy to tell that this is built like full plate.
Mm-hmm. Hi there.
And I'm going to have you roll another insight check. Finally.
Finally.
Something good.
What's going on?
All right. You see the circles, the indentations that I literally just described, waver and fade away for just an instant before they're back. Ah, Arden. I was hoping you'd make it soon. Thank you. If you would accompany me, I have a private room waiting for you. And he gives you as innocent and stealthy a wink as he possibly can, while still being a cleric of Iridia.
Well, thanks. I appreciate that.
And with that, we will